Curious for your thought on SHIB in particular. I mean, so many people have thought it was a joke, and who's laughing now?
Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Of course, the reason why you subscribe to the channel is because on a daily basis, we take you through everything that's going on in the cryptocurrency space: news, perspective, opinion. There's so much news to talk about today. There's so much perspective. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to talk about Ethereum. I want to talk about the Metaverse and low-cap altcoins. I'm going to talk about big gaming companies from the legacy world getting into blockchain-based games in a big way. Of course, the elephant in the room, or should I say dog in the room, is Shiba Inu, is Dogecoin. It's all of these meme coin copycats, which if you invested in these, you are seeing life-changing gains, quite literally. So, smash the video if you appreciate us coming at you on a Halloween weekend. Smash the likes, smash the video, smash the likes. With that being said, let's get into it. If you are a Shiba Inu speculator, if you're somebody who believes in Shiba Inu in 2021, the magnitude of this news cannot be downplayed. AMC Theatres, their CEO, has confirmed that they are considering adding Shiba Inu as payment for movie ticket purchases. In fact, he was on Twitter asking his followers, asking the people, do you want us to add Shiba Inu? It was a resounding amount of engagement and support, everybody saying yes. If the will of the people prevails, the ability to buy AMC movie tickets with Shiba Inu tokens may soon become a reality. Let me know what you think of all of this madness in the comments below. And did you know that actually Shiba Inu is now accepted as payment at a French bistro in Paris? The restaurant has reported a sudden spike in foot traffic after adding SHIB as a payment method. Woof! Well, why are we seeing all this with Dogecoin? Why are we seeing all this with SHIB or Floki or any of these glorious meme coins that are pumping so hard? With Shiba Inu being up 155%, surpassing Dogecoin, the thing it's parodying to become the number 9 coin in existence. Shiba Inu is actually the number 9 most valuable coin right now. What does this say about the current state of cryptocurrency markets today? We can't begin to attempt to predict the future for our cryptocurrency investments and speculations unless we understand how we got to this point. So how did we get here? Perhaps you can point to the breathless mainstream media coverage of this phenomenon. For instance, a Business Insider headline from earlier this week began with "Buy Floki." Perhaps you can point to Elon Musk, who fiddles while his followers ape into joke coins potentially based on his tweets. Perhaps we can blame the great Mark Cuban, who went on Ellen and other shows and argues that Dogecoin has real utility because, for instance, his NBA team takes it as payment. One thing is clear: the joke is way bigger than any of them now. As Bloomberg's Matt Levine wrote in May, Dogecoin is up because it's funny. Look, whether it's because people think Doge and Shiba Inu are funny, whether it's because people have a unit bias, to me, the takeaway is clear. Overall, this is a really good thing. People coming into Dogecoin, people coming into Shiba Inu will eventually be buying Bitcoin or Ethereum or maybe Cardano or maybe Thorchain, maybe Mina Protocol. Whatever it is, this is bringing people into cryptocurrency in droves. They're asking about it on Bloomberg. They're talking about it in financial magazines. Coinbase, Binance, pumping the hell out of it. Retail is aping in, and this is going to send, with Bitcoin and Ethereum breaking all-time highs or very close to breaking all-time highs, get ready, my friends, because the next 3 to 6 months are going to be glorious. Plus, I really like it when they bring on Bitcoin-only people or serious people and ask them about Shiba Inu or Dogecoin. Michael Saylor answering a question about Shiba Inu. This is great TV. Let's listen to the rest of this. This is a really interesting, good clip. And then we'll get on to Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, and some major news.
Curious for your thought on SHIB in particular. I mean, so many people have thought it was a joke, and who's laughing now?
there's different segments of the market, right? There's the savers that want to buy reserve asset like Bitcoin. There's the technology VC funds, and they want to invest in the next DeFi or NFT platform. And then there's the speculators and the entertainers, and they're going to have a new meme coin. Everybody's got their thing. It's all part of the crypto world right now, and it's what makes it so interesting and exciting. I don't think this will be the last one.
How would you compare it to Doge?
I have no opinions about one dog coin versus another dog coin. I stay in my lane, Emily. Bitcoin.
Right.
Let's pivot now. We'll get off meme coins and talk about the rest of the cryptocurrency market. I want to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and different altcoins that have provably great fundamentals or are making major news. First of all, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's about to break through all-time highs any day now. And when it does, I expect it to be at 85K, 100K in no time at all. This is just one metric out of many metrics that shows you that Bitcoin is going through a supply shock. For instance, when we're talking about miners and Bitcoin, since 2020, there's been a change. Miners have been in accumulation mode, as in they're not selling as much. They're hodling or actually buying more Bitcoin. This is a major change in behavior compared to the last several years before that. In fact, miners have not been in sustained accumulation behavior since the 2009-2014 era. Seems my original thesis is true. This is the first cycle where people are truly realizing that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are not going away. Speaking of all-time highs, Ethereum's new all-time high prepares ETH for a continuation to $5,000. Analysts say multiple factors point towards ETH rallying to 5K, and Bitcoin is not expected to encounter any significant resistance until 85K. So let's talk about ETH. $5,000 per Ethereum, in my opinion, is just the beginning, especially based on these fundamentals that I'm about to show you. Over $3 billion worth of Ethereum has now been burnt since Ethereum has upgraded to support EIP 1559 transactions. This is reducing the ETH supply, decreasing ETH supply on a daily basis. October 26th, October 27th, October 28th. ETH 2.0 is right around the corner, and post-merge, the ETH supply will likely decrease every single day over decades. Imagine analyzing Ethereum, seeing the growth from 2020 to 2021 going into 2022. Imagine seeing this and still being bearish on Ethereum. When it comes to network revenue, value settled, ETH staked, daily active addresses, any of these things that you see before you, compared to last year, things are so much better. I mean, I would think even Bitcoin maximalists would have to admit this. Let's talk about ETH price predictions. When and at what price? I liked this guy's perspective. As you know, Ethereum 2021 equals where Bitcoin was in 2017. Current path puts the top mid-January, 1 month after Bitcoin. The top, Ethereum to $16,000, aligns with the 5.618 from mid-cycle high to low. Identical extension that's called the last two Bitcoin tops based on mid-cycle activity. This is interesting. So mid-January, Ethereum tops out at $16,000. This is his opinion. I think something like this will happen. And as he said, identical extensions called the last two Bitcoin tops. So, with regards to the major news that Facebook is renaming themselves Meta and getting into the Metaverse game, it's basically Ethereum versus Facebook in a race to create a compelling Metaverse. While they both could succeed, and they both probably will succeed to some degrees, let's think about the difference. Open versus closed, transparent versus opaque, permissionless versus permissioned, community-owned versus Zuck-owned. My bets are placed. Let's build a better future together. And speaking of Metaverse coins are popping off as well as people realize the future is Metaverse. Aavegotchi gains 50% as they have their land sale auctions in their version of the metaverse, the Gotchiverse. Investments from gaming guilds, partnerships with crypto investment firms, and the success of the ongoing Gotchiverse auctions all back Ghost's 50% rally. And what we're seeing cannot be ignored. Some of the biggest traditional gaming companies are finally getting involved. Ubisoft will seek to invest in and create blockchain games. The firm is backing Animoca Brands, creator of popular metaverse game The Sandbox. So Ubisoft is a big deal. If you don't know, it's one of the world's largest video game companies, responsible for creating popular franchise games such as Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and For Honor. Hosted its Q2 earnings call this week, where blockchain was a key topic of discussion. Alongside reporting 15% increase in unique active players in the first half of the year compared with 2020, and the fact that Assassin's Creed Valhalla has become the second most profitable game in company's history, the French firm's CEO also expressed intentions for investment in and adoption of blockchain-centric gaming companies on its platform. Despite making notable advancements in the space already, such as funding of Animoca Brands, the owner of the Ethereum-based metaverse game The Sandbox, the CEO of Ubisoft stated that the platform is in early-stage research and development for blockchain-based games. As you recall, or maybe you don't even realize this, Ubisoft has already become a validator node on the Tezos network in April, a channel node operator of the Alf.im network in July, and a founding member of Blockchain Game Alliance, a coalition to encourage the adoption of the two sectors. So this is just a microcosm for what we're seeing in the world in general. Companies are getting involved. As they understand it, they want to get involved. Why not? Good thing we're here early. Let me know what you think, my friends, in the comments below. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow.